What's up everyone and welcome to a new snapshot video. I'm TheCactusMonkey and today we are checking out Minecraft Snapshot 18w47b for Minecraft 1.14 the Village and Pillage update. So this Wednesday we got 18w47a. Today on the Black Friday we have gotten 18w47b. It's not any big changes. We have a lot of world generation performance improvements, and that strongholds, for example, didn't generate properly. And then they have also changed some mob spawning. So, for example, here with the pillagers at the outpost, for some people it spawned a lot and a lot of pillagers. I didn't get so many, but for a lot of people there could be over 20 to 50 pillagers spawning around the outpost. Then they also have adjusted the mob spawning behavior, so it should be closer to 1.13.2. And last of all, Yappa have given us some more texture changes. And here I have made some textures that have changed to this week. But first of all, we can just check around here. If you looked at my last video, then you know that there's spawned random cocoa beans and bamboo floating in the air, and we have had weird vines down here in the ground. Some people also got that bug from villager blocks. So on some weird places, the logs of the trees could be replaced with dirt, and in flat worlds, random of those farmlands could pop up and you could get random dirt blocks popping up. But this is now fixed and everything is back to normal. But let's go over to the texture changes here. So first of all, we are actually going to look here at the new ores. I really like how all of them look like now. The iron block is quite same to the old texture, and then we have the gold and the diamond blocks. They have the same texture but in different colors. I feel like this fits for the diamond block, but the gold block doesn't feel more so like a gem, so I think this should be a little bit flatter, such as the iron block here. But I really like how the emerald looks like, because that is really a gem, and this is how a gem should look like. Then we have the bricks. Yappa have softened the bricks down a little bit, and we have some more changes to all the sand here as well. I do not really like how the top here of the sand looks like. It's a little bit weird looking, but I have no problem with these sides of the sand and not the normal sand as well. But the top of the sandstone is quite weird looking. Then we have the logs. I showed this in my last video, so I'm just going to go over it quite fast. The birch have changed, it's looking really nice, and I do not really like the blacker stripes in the oak log. Also, if we check here on the top of the logs, we have some darker spots here, as you can see, that is really weird popping out. And also this oak log has, I feel it has a little bit too much green, which make it look too cartoonish. And then we have the planks. I have no problem with them at all. We have some more nether stuff. So we have the glowstone, and I really like how this texture looks like. And we have netherrack with the quartz on it as well, and some magma blocks, and then the nether bricks have also been softened. And I have no problems with those textures at all. And at last, we have some wheat changes. So here we have all the different wheat stages, and I have no problem with those four first here and the last one here. But those three here in the middle looks a little bit weird to me. We also have some updates from Lady Agnes here on Twitter. She and Professor Mobius are working on the new updated look of the villagers for 1.14, and I really like this. The type of houses are much more different than they were before. They are not just cubes. We also have some nice fountain designs here. If you look at the paths, they are more like spread out and not just three wide going straight through. Also, the farmland here is more shattered around and it's not in their boxes, and I think this looks much better. And then we have this last website here where you can check how the textures have changed over time and how they look like. So for example, if you're giving some feedback to Jasper and saying, I don't like the last textures, then say what you like more than. So if I say I do not like this texture but I like the version for 1.13 better, then tell him that. And I'm just going to scroll through here and you can take a fast check. Some other blocks that I'm not really so liking is the granite and diorite. I think those two textures here were better than this ones, but I have no problem at all with the andesite. Also, I quite like this obsidian, how those big patches in it, it really makes it to a unique building block. And down here we have the furnace. I really like how this is so vibrant in the flame here compared to the version we have right now. This is not so like hot looking. But otherwise, I think Jasper have made a super good work overall, and the textures are really nice looking. But let's just scroll through here. You can stop or slow down the video if you want to take a closer look. I will also put a link to this down in the description. But this is all textures that have been changed, and I really like his work. But this is also going to wrap up today's last snapshot video. If you liked it, then please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to not miss more Minecraft snapshot videos, and I will see you on later. So see you and goodbye.